The question is,
yes,
the person teaching them, what is he carrying?
Okay.
You as a father,
yes,
what example are you
showing to your
kids? Yes.
kids?
I keep on asking parents, you want your child to be the best.
Yes.
What best are you carrying in you?
What have you been able to deliver to that child?
Look, I used to say this to wherever I go to teach the parents. I said, look, there's something I used to do.
Yes.
Whenever I come back from work, I keep my bag, I kneel down very close to my bed. Even if I'm tired, I am teaching my children how to pray.
Yes.
I just drop my bag. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Yes.
Leadership by example.
You understand? So whenever I come back from work, they'll follow me to the room, and you see them kneeling down.
To pray.
Of
because
course,
you have set that
that's
precedent.
Right. So if you want your child to study hard,
yes,
you study, let the child see you're studying. If you want your child to live an honest life, do
be
not
honest.
Look, you don't have to lie before the children that, you know, Mr. So you have come to ask me for these glasses. It's unfortunate this glass does not belong to me. That child is learning automatically.
Yes.
You understand? It's leadership. Whatever you want your child to be, teach by example. Look, they follow what you do, not what you say these days. You can speak all the grammar. If there's nothing for them to emulate, forget it. So what you are talking, the society,
yes,
I mean, we carry it from our families to the society.
Yes.
Whatever you are not doing, I wasn't good in maths in school. As my baby was growing up, before she takes exam, early in the morning, my husband can testify, he might be watching this thing. I wake up by 4 o'clock, wake my child up, let us do revision together.
Exactly.
This is the way I used to do
Yes.
it. I set up 10 questions out of all her notes, revise this, let us do it like this. She will always go to school. She will take first position. She will take second. On that day, they'll be calling this Odebi, and I go out to collect this thing, and I'm proud because I have labored for it.
You invested in the child.
So what we are saying is, for our values to come back, we have to work on ourselves as parents because we have failed. That's the truth. Now, you may go to work and come back by 6 o'clock. That little time you're there, what do you discuss with them? From time to time, I ask them, I say, when you go out, what will you tell people that mommy used to say?
That's a question that...
That's right. What can you say that my mommy, because I will always say, my grandmother said this. Yes. My children know me for that. My daughter is watching this program. She's here with me.
Yes.
It's like, my grandmother again. And she said,
anyway, let's...
They must have to say something concerning you, concerning family values. And we have to work hard towards that.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's look at the media, because we talked about that earlier on. You know, the world is now a global village. I mean, you can be in your living room and know what is happening anywhere in the world. Talking about the internet, which is so big. And that has also brought a level of development to every part of the world. But do you see this also as taking its toll on our core value, technology?
Sure. Yes, it is taking its toll because I must tell you, I don't know how to find pornography online.
Yes.
As it is now, I don't know it. But my children may even know it, I don't know.
How
but
sad.
They may know it.
Yes.
I don't know it.
But there should be a guidance.
See, let me tell you,
yes,
you have limitations as to what you can cause your children to do.
Okay.
Because they're overexposed to information.
Yes.
And when you overexpose children to information, they select the bad ones. Peer group influence sometimes neutralize how good parents are. Because my children know that I'm addicted to reading the things in print,
yes,
newspapers
and
but they don't like reading it. So if it is teaching, I want to extrapolate.
Yes, but is it not your responsibility to help them?
When I call them,
because apparently you don't have the time to...
when I call them and give them the paper, they'll slip off. They'll slip off.
There's a way
maybe Madam will teach me.
There's a way you lay foundation for things. You understand? Yes. It's like eating. It's not meat. There's a way you lay. I remember when my baby was small, like a month, my husband will carry him around the room and be showing pictures.
Yes.
Showing pictures. You are making that child to admire some things.
Yes.
And then I learned, because, parents, you begin to study about parenting, be the first child. I'll now lie down on the bed and I'll begin to read storybooks.
Yes.
So each time you see the child going to carry storybook, I say,
Mommy, I want to read.
You may not even say, just give you, and it's like Eliza, and you begin to read and all those stories. And let me tell you today, those who know me, I am not boasting. That girl goes to toilet carrying book to read. And you'll be knocking on the door. Please come out of that place once. You understand? She reads so much that one day I called a doctor. I said, this girl reads too much. What do I do? He said, well, you can distract her a little by buying a bicycle. I told my husband, we bought bicycle. She doesn't know how to ride a bicycle. But there's one book they call, she reads them big.
Yes. You know, you can do all of this really because
Is it because I'm a woman?
Apart from the fact that you're a woman, I think you are trained in that. In that.
You think I'm trained?
Yes, because
it's just my decision.
Barrister, the question is, how do we get back to that situation, to that position where values were our main focus as a people?
Yes, we can get back to it, but there are many challenges. For instance, the economic pressure on parents is so telling.
Okay.
We don't have job security as we used to have.
Yes.
Now, if you have a parent that is afraid of being sacked from his workplace, definitely he will not be composed to start doing all this parenting in the best way.
No. I want him to make that point. I want to know why he's saying that.
No, I'm looking at how to come back.
Okay.
And I'm looking at the challenges.
Yes.
So I will still bring us back.
Okay.
So these challenges are real. It is easy to dismiss it because you may be in your comfort zone.
Exactly.
But you should equally look at a parent that is not in a comfort zone.
Exactly.
Sometimes deprive yourself of so many things to bring yourself to the level of that parent who is suffering, who has 8 children, who earns 18,000 naira minimum wage, and has to take care of 8 children, pay for the school fees, primary, secondary, university. Now, you think that parent will not be busy running from place to place looking for money? Praying that God will take care of these children. Because those days we used to have parents relying on farms. A parent could take 8 children to farm. Definitely the farm is a vast place. You can never do everything in a farm. But these days you have 8 children. One says, I want to go and play football in UK. If you are telling him anything about that, so we just dismiss it. So the way to come back is we will first locate ourselves in the proper place economically. Because some parents don't really want to lose their families. They mean the best. They want to give the best. But situational circumstances will not permit them to do so. So definitely you cannot do the diagnosis without looking at the economic front. And how we get to do, that's why everybody is shouting we need social benefits.
Okay.
Yeah, what I want to say is we must have vision.
Okay.
As family, as parents, we must have core visions. What do you want your family to be known for? Whether you are rich or poor. What do you want people to know your family for? What family legacy do you want to create? Whether you are poor or rich. Now, if I have 8 children and I'm selling tomato in the market, I should be able to teach them that I can sell this my tomato with dignity. That there's dignity in every level. You understand? I should be able to sit them down, even as they are small, and begin to teach them that there's a way I can sell this my tomato, even if I'm in the bush, people will come looking for me. I'll tell them that there's a way I'll package my tomato with my attitude, I'll become the best tomato seller. I'll just let them know that there's goodness in being good. Do you understand? Poverty should not make me lose my core value because I'm running from place to place.
Do you think it's as a result of economic deprivation or whatever that will make a parent sell his or her child?
I think it is a conglomeration of several factors.
Such as?
Such as economic factors, one. Then the fact that people think the end justifies the means. You know, we are in a society that people don't ask, how did you get it? But what do you have? When a society begins to ask only what do you have, then that society is gone in terms of its core values. But if at that point the society was asking, how did you get it? I know in those days, if you travel abroad or come to Lagos and quickly run back home with a car, Your parents will not jubilate if you come so soon with a car. They won't jubilate. They will
Yes.
take you inside the room
That's
and ask you
right.
questions.
and ask you questions. How did you come about this?
Yes.
They will be satisfied. In fact, they will even wait until somebody from that place comes home
To confirm,
corroborate
yes.
your position
Statement,
before they will start jubilating. But these days, you see somebody live here, sometimes empty-handed, travel to Spain, steal a car and send to his people, they'll start jubilating.
Right.
So that means the people are just interested in what you have and not how you came about having it. So that is the main issue.
Economic.
No, the society, the
Okay.
question the society asks
Yes.
in life situations
Yes.
matters a lot. If I know that the society will ostracize me if I do a particular thing, I don't like ostracism. But if I know that if I go to Abuja and steal money then, and come back, then you give me chieftaincy title. Then what will stop me from stealing money? So the questions, it is easy to reduce it to economy, religious, and all that, but what are the questions that the society asks itself?
I'm going to come back to ask you those questions now, Mr. Eze. Mr. Eze. Well, we would like to take a short break now. We are looking at family values and its effect on our society.